Welcome to Superpreneur with your host, relentless+aaron.
Folks, I'm here to tell you that credit changed my life. Personal credit and business credit. Many of us, this includes me, have screwed up our personal credit. For one reason or another, life has knocked us down, it blindsided us, and it taxes our savings. And what's worse, life has its own plan for us. Just when we thought we had it all planned ourselves, planned so perfectly. And as if there's a window for the world to see into your private moments, there's this huge scoreboard called credit. The credit scoreboard tells the rest of the world how good you're doing. It tells everyone about your buying habits, your consistency, and even your struggles. Man, credit is the algorithm to your entire world. And family, you have two choices. You can go into denial, live in a hole off-grid, or you can get down with the get down, and you can be all in, and with credit as your advantage. That means winning with credit. So as I said, there's your personal credit, which is detailed on something called a FICO score. And then there's business credit, and that's detailed on something known as a Dun & Brad profile. So those FICO scores can be pretty detailed, and they determine for creditors if you're even eligible, if you're credit worthy, and what your payment history is, as well as it kind of gives you your blood type. I mean, your DNA, your whole spiel is out there to be seen. And so, if you're living right and you're transparent, you really don't have no problem with that. Pay your bills on time and you're good, son. And so FICO scores are a method of quantifying and evaluating an individual's credit worthiness. That's what I'm getting at. And they keep updating their routines and their measures. But I'm gonna tell you, if you take credit and you borrow or you get a loan or whatever, and if you pay on time or if you pay earlier than on time, you're always gonna be good on these reports, no matter what. And I'll let you in on a little secret. Your credit score comes into question even when you're going into the emergency room, even when you're taking out insurance for, say, a car or any insurance. Your credit score is considered for the next house you want to be in or your apartment that you want to rent. Your credit score pretty much tells the world who you are. Here's the craziest thing I've heard about the credit score. If you're going for a job, they're checking your credit. Whoa. I'm telling you, that's different. Like, you can't get away with trying to get away. The only way to deal with this is to do the right thing. If you messed up your credit like I have 3 times, it makes sense to clean it up. Clean it up. So let me drive this home with my personal short testimonial. Once I got a grip on my credit, I was able to rent cars and trucks, no problem. I was able to purchase cars and recreational vehicles. I was able to leverage my credit and my resources to get not 1, not 2, but 3 properties. And my properties, they produce consistent revenue. My vehicles, my cars produce consistent revenue. My recreational vehicle produces consistent revenue. And then when I learned about the business credit game and I was able to leverage my business credit with my personal credit, there was unlimited resources, unlimited. Vacation in Florida, concierge, hotels, no problem. No limit. Go for it. Spend, spend, spend. Of course, you don't spend more than you make. That makes sense. But I'm telling you, to travel without a limit is a different world altogether. I love it. resources that I had, the buying power could match my imagination. But here I am. I have an $18,000 gas card. There's no way I'm going to buy $18,000 worth of gas. But I'm telling you, having it feels amazing. Oh, by the way, I could use that same card for auto repair. Yeah, that works. Oh, and while I'm on the subject, I can't remember the last time I went to a pump and didn't fill up. Didn't really care about how much the gas cost. And for that matter, that goes the same for the cash register. I'm telling you, this is a different world, and to feel free in a world that's been nothing but oppressive, nothing but disenfranchisement, puts me in another mental space. All right, here's our recap. Okay, I'm reloading. Okay, I explained to you that credit changed my life. I explained that there's personal credit and that there's business credit. I talked also about, either getting down with the get down or going off grid. I can show you that too. But I think I nailed it when I told you that credit is your DNA. And it's important to clean up your credit if you messed it up. I'm here to help you through and through to do what I've done and get to the promised land. Okay, so check this out. This is the end of this episode of Credit is King. And in the future, we'll have interviews with thought leaders relating to credit. But the next episode, I'll go a little bit into business credit, which is really where you want to be, because now you can take from Peter to pay Paul. You can resource between the two. It is amazing. Stay tuned. Be back. And above all, I want you to remember that credit is king.